Ho, ho, ho. This is a discussion on Fred Claus and if it still holds up to in 2024. Well, first I'm gonna do something that I should do, but yeah, well, hold on. Yeah, well, there's one thing that really doesn't stand up too good, and that is,
Ooh, scary words.
yeah, so I won't be saying any scary words about this film, but I will say that does it so Fred Claus, a wonderful film. I would say the one I chose to talk about because if in the spread of Christmas films out there, the I feel that it really does symbolize Christmas nowadays the most. I mean, and it just is. So the question is, does it hold up? It does. It really does. It feels more relevant than anything nowadays as far as Christmas movies. I mean, will Home Alone happen nowadays? No. Will Jim Carrey's A Christmas Story or A Christmas, oh, The Grinch, that one, will it happen? No. Will the A Christmas Carol starring Jim Carrey. Will it happen nowadays? No. The Out of all the Christmas films out there, besides the Christmas pageant one that came out this year, it's this film is most likely to happen nowadays. I mean, it wouldn't feel out of the realm of possibility for someone to wind up the relative of Saint Nicholas, you know? So I'm just saying it's the most likely to happen out of all the Christmas films. I mean, someone's not going to wind up in a Hallmark movie. Well, except maybe Taylor Swift, but she's the exception on lots of things. Um, but so I just feel that Fred Claus, from the way that most of the time the one guy is a villain, and then it taking a random act of kindness of who he's trying to kill in a way to or unlife as they say it now. I feel that it would that he gets him to turn things around by giving him the Superman rope or cape or whatever. Yeah. So I just feel that out of all the Christmas films out there, Fred Claus really holds up the best and it holds up the most. So yeah. Um but yeah, it just I watched it earlier today and it was the most I mean it felt like it could happen today in reality in the world. It really felt like like this film could take place in this year. So yeah, but and it was a weird treat to see Negan from from uh from The Walking Dead, and he also was in Supernatural. It was surprising to see this film in there. I mean, his cameo to see him flirt with the girlfriend of Fred Claus. But that thing about the snow globe, I mean, such an invasion of privacy, but really that's going to be happening soon. You know, with Google is making it so that they'll be able to basically do that with Google, have their own snow globe of their own starting in February. Yeah, basically it's going to be that. You may look it up. It's all about they're making like they're putting tracking cookies on steroids. It's all you may read about it. It's real. Come February, they're going to pass a bill that's going to basically do that. Um, so yeah, it you may look it up. I'm not going to talk all doom gloom conspiracy theories. No, no, this is real. You may look it up and just saying that basically that's gonna, the snow globe thing's gonna be pretty close to it in February after that bill goes into effect. But yeah, but yeah, so really, really great film. I love the performances in it. I love how each character really seems to have their own part in it. Just as, and I really saw that one guy differently. That was the judge in Pitch Perfect, the Pitch Perfect films. How he was the judge. I really saw him differently with him being an elf. I I don't know. I don't know. I'd say his elf performances. I love the movie Elf, but I don't know. I would say this one's performance. Well, he was the less dramatic of an elf. I would say if where where with when Will Ferrell would get all emotional. I think that this elf, played by the guy from Pitch Perfect, I feel that he would be more level-headed if things went wrong. I mean, I don't think Buddy the Elf could handle a situation like this. I really think that the other guy really handled it really well. He did it without freaking out and getting all emotional. And what happens in the end, he ends up getting the girl. I don't know. The one they chose to be Santa's little helper, I felt was a really sexualized choice, you know? And I was a little surprised that Santa didn't, you know. But just saying that, not gonna say anything more. But yeah, I guess you could say maybe that's more of a 2024 thing. But uh, well, yeah, I'd say that it was just yeah. I'd say as far as the most realistic events and film that would happen in 2024, when it comes to a Christmas movie actually happening, I think this movie is most relevant and really is really is the movie that would happen most this year. You know, that just really feels like it fits this year perfectly more than it did when it first came out. So yeah, yeah. Well, so if there's one thing that this thing that I did in this thing definitely does not have, that is,
Ooh, scary words.
yep, no scary words. But like I said, I am thankful. I am thankful because of my Christmas miracle or Christmas present. I did a whole stream on it if you're interested in what my Christmas present or Christmas miracle was. So yeah, um, if you're interested, you may watch it and find out. But yeah, that I'd still call that my ultimate Christmas present. Yeah. Oh, good, good Christmas movie too. The ultimate Christmas present. Definitely my favorite. Yeah, definitely my favorite. No, no, no. I'd say Noel is but but my favorite Christmas kids movie would have to be well, no, 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 no. Well, I'd say okay, okay. I'd say my second favorite. I have a weird favorite as my favorite Christmas film as far as kids. My favorite Christmas. Oh, I was gonna say that. No, I know. It's appropriate. It's a kids' movie having to do with the Christmas holiday, and I'll talk about it in a future stream. But so I'll say that one for the future. But I would say that Fred Claus is my favorite Christmas movie that takes place for adults. And yeah, as far as adults, that's my favorite Christmas movie. That would most likely happen nowadays and feels most um, relevant in things today, in the world today. I really feel it's more relevant than anything. Um, yeah, it just fits perfectly in 2024, and like I said, it's in my opinion my favorite adult Christmas movie. Well, besides one from a different category. So if you just want to say adult Christmas movies, I'd say that. But there's another one, and then in the inappropriate section, there's another one that is my favorite in that category. But one that I is my favorite for in in children's movies is that really holds up this year is this one. Fred Claus really seems relevant, holds up, perfect for this year, even more relevant than Barbie. And I'd say that as far as a adult film for Christmas, yes, I would say it even eh, by a little bit, it's even higher than Barbie, the Barbie Nutcracker. But mainly because this is for the adult category, not the adult, but the adult category. Yeah. Yeah. If the volume is different, I got a new headset, so I hope you were all able to understand me perfectly because headsets get a little bit to get used to, and I'm trying. Um,